Hey folks, HappyCattyCrypto here. Welcome back to the channel. So this video is specifically targeting the 4080 parameter change proposal, which is to distribute 50% of the transaction fees to the community pool and increase proposer and validator rewards. So let's dive straight in. So as you can see, I have gone over this once before, but I want to cover it again. On the right hand side, you can see that the changes that they are going to implement are on the right hand side. As you can see, we have reached quorum, and no folks, we do not need Orion money to vote again because we've reached quorum. And it seems like this proposal is going to execute automatically once the proposal ends, which will be interesting to see if they are actually able to execute this proposal, because maybe then Defunct can help the community with more proposals, possibly some kind of burn portal reward system that Shiba Inu has with their burn system, but that's things in the future. Let's dive into this. The proposal aims to create a fair distribution model by allocating 50% of the transaction fees to the community pool and increasing the proposer/validator rewards. And these validator rewards help people out like Lunc. This means that they could possibly stake a coin and they will be getting more in reward, inciting them to stay on the chain, work on the chain, and do more on the chain. And in turn, someone like that, say they put in a burn mechanism into the system, they would in turn be getting more rewards, which would mean in turn they're burning more rewards. And this proposal opens up a lot of doors for burn mechanisms, as you'll see as we traverse through this. So if voted yes, the following changes will be made. The community tax will be increased from 0 to 0.5, which is 50%. But that 50% increase, folks, is on, obviously, as you can see, it's 0 to 0.5. 50% sounds like a lot, but it's not. So which will ensure the 50% transaction fees is distributed to the community pool. The base proposer and bonus proposer reward will be increased from 0.01 and 0.04 to 0.03 and 0.12 respectively. This is to increase the validator's share of rewards, folks. And like I just said, this is to incite people to stay on the chain, work on the chain, and actually give the coins the use that they had previous to the capitulation. So yeah, we need to be really careful. 1 second, folks. Happy, down please. Yeah, come on down. Thank you. Recording a video for the YouTube channel. Sorry, folks. The cat is up on the side drinking water out of the sink, and she's going for her spaying tomorrow, and she's not allowed any water or food. So sorry about that, folks. As you can see, it is completely raw and unedited here on HappyCattyCrypto. Yes, we have a cat. Yes, she is named Happy, and yes, we did name the channel after her. Yeah. So with the staking disabled, this is the challenges pretty much with the current distribution model. Staking is currently disabled for Terra Classic, and I'm going to be putting up another video to go out on both channels, pretty much explaining why staking is not available and how we could see staking be re-implemented. So it's currently disabled on Terra Classic and may not get re-enabled until it can be verified that the chain will remain Byzantine fault tolerant. A single entity does not hold 2/3 of the supply. This may take a while to verify. Now folks, we know Binance hold 2.1 trillion in their wallet, which on its own is nearly 1/3 of the supply. We know there's another 1 trillion floating around in wallets. We can put that up to around, say, 3.1 trillion, which brings them up to nearly 2/3 of the supply. Now, if you don't know what a Byzantine fault tolerant kind of means, is that no one entity like a whale holder could hold enough coins to pretty much some kind of burn tax gets implemented, or they do something which makes the price start going up, that someone can pretty much abuse the system by selling out coins to drop the price again, let it go up, and then it's just not good long and short in the system and things like that. There's a lot of things to think about, and like they're saying, a single entity does not hold 2/3 of the supply, but this may take a while to verify. So folks, as we know, Binance do nearly hold that much. So with stake and disable, the current distribution of the transaction fees is as follows, folks. 5% to the validators and proposers, 95% to the delegators, and 0% to the community pool. So considering less than 0.01% Lunc is staked, this is creating an unfair distribution of rewards, which is not aligning with the interests of the broader community, which is not. There's a lot of people that would like to stake. I have no doubt there is a lot of people across the board that would like to stake. So in order to incentivize the broader interest, I'm proposing a 50% of the transaction fees go to the community pool. The new distribution of transaction fees will look like this. 50% transaction fees go to the validators and delegators in the following ratio: 15% to validators, proposers of the block, and 35% to the existing delegators. And folks, for these coins to go on and have a future, and people are saying to me, and I see it in the comments, well, what use do they have? Folks, there's a huge ecosystem built inside Terra Labs, and this is why so many people are affected by the capitulation, because there's just so many small uh, groups and, like I say, validators, developers, and coins and stuff like that that are on the chain, like Orion Money, Anchor Protocol. There's just so many of them. So let's get back to this. So then 35%, so the remaining 50% of those transaction fees to go to the community pool to be utilized as follows, folks. 35% is to be burned on a monthly basis via a community pool proposal. 10% earmarked for Terra Classic ecosystem developers, airdropped on a monthly basis according to their TVL. And I guess this is to sort of stop them getting a huge amount out, or airdropped all of a sudden and then just doing a runner off to another chain or ecosystem, or to work with some other developers with that airdropped LUNACLASSIC. So that's going to be on a monthly basis for them, and then 5% is to be retained in the community pool for the core Terra Classic development. And that 5% that gets retained every month, and the 35% that will be burned on a monthly basis, folks. All of this stuff with the 10% earmarked for the classic ecosystem developers is all to incentivize bringing everybody back to the chain. Okay, and then putting this 35% burn monthly on the community pool may not sound like a lot, but folks, trust me, when the ecosystem gets running again and it actually starts doing what it used to do, we get over this capitulation phase, and yeah, you will see a change. But don't expect this to be like a moonshot overnight. When Moon, when Lambo. Cryptocurrency doesn't work like that, folks. If anybody has made you believe that it does work like that, believe me now, they're lying. CZ Binance put out a really interesting treat. Thinking about giving a cat a treat, aren't I? So CZ Binance put out a tweet basically saying your positions that you put yourself in now determine your outcome in the next bull run. And we have not seen a bull run, folks. Yes, we've seen certain coins like Steppen absolutely screech through the roof, and we've seen coins like Saitama absolutely get crushed into a fork and stuff like that. And we're seeing coins like Tether right now who are under attack and currently depegged. And if you didn't know that, I am going to be covering that, little bits here and there. And yeah, it's 50% down since around May. I think it's around May. Yeah, around the 6th of May. But it's just really down recently, as you can see. We are really, really down. So, folks, going back to the proposal, sorry, I'm sidetracking there. There's not really much more to it apart from it's supposed to be implemented automatically. This parameter change proposal, it will be implemented automatically if passed. So ignore the spelling mistake there, folks. That's very common for a lot of these developers. A lot of people speak 5, 6 different languages, and yeah, English is obviously not always their first language, and people make mistakes. We're all human, so just ignore spelling mistakes like that. This is a whitelisted proposal, folks. It's not evil. I've gone through it. There's no sort of We need this. We really do need this. And like I said, if it goes through and it automatically implements, it opens up doors for us to put more proposals through and possibly get that burn portal system set up, and possibly the rewards come out of the community pool. We could allocate a percentage from the community pool to burning, paying out burn rewards. So then you would, I don't know how it works on a level like that, but it would be really cool to be able to burn Luna Classic and in turn get a small percentage back of your chosen coin from that ecosystem, and only from the Terra Classic ecosystem, to keep it all inside that little loop and keep building up the system and people getting rewarded for also burning and helping the community. So folks, that's all I've got for you for now. This video is coming out late at night. Sorry, I'm recording this video late at night, but it's going to be coming out later on during the day, because like I said, I've got to take Happy to the vets because she's having a operation and spaying and things like that, and I've got some other things to tie up, and yeah, I'll update you folks as it all transpires. If I do miss anything tomorrow and some heavy things transpire, and I will try keep on top of it on Twitter, and I'll take my laptop with me where I am heading. So folks, stay safe out there, be careful of scammers. I'm not going to be able to trawl the comments so much tomorrow on YouTube, but yeah, just be careful of scammers. I do get rid of them. Any doppelgangers, the bots talking to each other, saying about Jane Nora invested in Pete Diggs. I don't know, Bitcoin or whatever. Stay safe, folks. And yeah, catch you in the next one. Shloop.